If you're a basketball player who's stuck on the bench this season, believe me, I know what it feels like, having your parents show up at the games just to watch you ride the bench the entire game. And when you finally get subbed in, you're still nervous. Here are the 6 tips and strategies I wish I knew to get more playing time if I could do it all over again. First strategy you want to utilize to get more minutes is to talk to your coach. Now, a lot of basketball players don't understand that you might not be getting minutes if you're towards the end of the bench, as even though a basketball team only has 14 players, not all 14 are going to get equal playing time. If I could do it again, there are 2 main things I would ask my coach every time that I'm not getting as much playing time as I wanted. First would be, what are my weaknesses out on the floor so that I can go ahead and improve these? And the second is, what can I do to earn more playing time? By asking these 2 questions, your coach knows you're invested in the team and that you want to earn your minutes. Don't forget the importance of the time that you're asking your coach to earn minutes. You see, if your team loses a hard-fought battle, your coach might be angry or upset at the loss, and that's not the best time to ask him to give you more minutes. The best opportunity to ask for more minutes is after you've had a strong practice, maybe even a strong game with the minutes that you've had already, and this shows that you're ready and hungry for more opportunities. The second tip to earn more minutes is to excel in your role. If you're a 3-point shooter, knock down your 3-point shots. If you're great at facilitating the offense as a point guard and you have great ball handling skills, then do that. Do what you do best, because then the opportunity that you succeed is a lot higher. And then the cycle kind of continues. Your coach can put you back in and you'll continue succeeding and earning more and more minutes. Don't forget about the importance of being a great teammate. See, a lot of players are a little bit selfish. They put themselves first, and every time their teammates get a layup or score, they put their head down, they don't clap, and they don't cheer them on. But how would you feel if you're in that position? I think more basketball players need to celebrate the success of others. Maybe that person out there is trying their hardest to earn the points. And remember, even if you're not getting the playing time you want your team to succeed, right? It's a we over me mindset. And having this mindset kind of allows your team and the chemistry and the camaraderie as a whole to get better and improve throughout the course of the season. I want to throw in a quick opportunity which I wish I did more of myself, and that was scouting. If I knew we were playing this team next, I wish I took more time to kind of open my laptop or my computer and look and scout and see what teams I'm playing. Not only could I help my own teammates by knowing what's coming, but I could help myself too. I could know if I'm guarding a shooting guard, where does he like to get on the spot? What spots does he like to get onto the court? Where does he like to shoot from? And then I'd be able to help myself and succeed when I'm finally on the court. This next one is a saying I always preach, and that's to put in the extra work. You see, when you're not getting playing time, you have 2 options. You can put your head down, complain, and be sad, or this can inspire you and light a fire under you to work harder and to fight for those minutes. You can try to guard your team's best player. This shows your coach you're really devoted to the team and you really want to improve. And you can even ask him, when are there opportunities to get shots up before and after practice? Now that you're finally subbed into the game, you might be asking yourself, well, Josh, how can I keep these minutes for the next few games that I'm in? And the real thing here is your mindset. We spend so much time on negativity that we forget to think about succeeding. You should really have the mindset that you're not going to lose. Entrepreneur Alex Hormozi says, "My life sucks. I have nothing going for me." Really means I have nothing to lose. So go out on the floor, control what you can control, and don't worry about failing, because that's going to lead you to actually failing. I want you to try to succeed. Do the best you can. Remember, you cannot control whether the shot goes in, but you can control how you respond to every outcome. You also have to understand that you have to do the little things. You see, if you're coming off as the 8th, 9th, or 10th player, the reason you're not in the starting lineup is because the coach already has roles of people who are scorers, just facilitators, maybe a center to grab rebounds. So you have to come in with the expectation that you're wanted to do the little things, which means diving on the floor for loose balls, giving your best effort on defense, trying to box out before every rebound, pushing the pace in transition, doing all the little dirty work things that don't even get recognized most of the time, but still end up contributing to your team's success. Another reminder that you'll have good games and bad games, but remember, you can learn from both. If you have a great game, maybe you write down after the things that went well in that game and what you want to replicate in the following one. And if you lose really badly and you think you had a really bad or poor performance, maybe you can write down things that you want to do better. And then each week, just kind of take things you can improve on or that you want to do again, and that'll kind of help you get consistent and keep leveling up your game and skills over the course of the season. Here's a great video of staying emotionally regulated during the season from Dartmouth men's basketball.
Or this container at least, right? And I got this sponge. This sponge represents you. Now here's the thing. This is why emotional regulation is important, not emotional control. Is because if you're a competitive person and you make a mistake, I cannot stop you from getting frustrated because you're hungry and you want it. Okay? And so this represents the frustration, the anger, some of the ineffective emotions that whenever we make a mistake, we make a judgment, this is where we are. So I can't prevent you from going in the bucket. Now, if I do that, it's a little bit, and I'm back to normal. I can absorb the next blow, the next blow, the next blow. But here's the thing, if you don't let go of mistakes, what happens?
Soak it all up.
This thing is saturated. Now think about the work that I have to do to undo that mistake because I could not let it go so I get back to a place where I'm able to go again. And so at any moment, you might have to tell yourself or you might have to tell some of your teammates, here's a free P3 thought for y'all. Get out of the bucket. People are going to go in the bucket. You will too. But you choose to stay there. You choose to stay there. So if somebody's in there and they're having a really hard game and their coping ability is compromised a little bit and they're stuck, we got to get out of the bucket, guys. Otherwise, we can't have that ability to continue to get back to a place where we're open and ready to accept the next blow or the next thing that happens. Because if all it takes is one mistake to break us and we're stuck in here, this can't take anymore. So we got to have the emotional agility to be frustrated but not stay frustrated. To get angry but not stay angry. And if we could do that, I think we're going to find ourselves acting in the way that we want to show the world. And we're going to have the success that we train every single day to achieve.
It's now time for you to earn the minutes that you deserve. You got this. I believe in you. Make sure to hit subscribe for more videos like this and watch this next.